Hey Facebook family, welcome to Come Cook With Me. My name is Laura Hall and I am getting ready for a Halloween party, so hang with me. This is going to be the simplest recipe ever. So we are making spaghetti squash. Now spaghetti squash can be used in many ways, but tonight how I'm going to serve it, how we're going to eat it tonight is I'm going to put my pasta sauce on top of it and a meatball. But it's so simple. This is just like so yummy. So if this is the first time that you're here on the show, I want to say welcome. Oh, thanks for the love, everybody. Good to see you, and I can't see who it is that's showing up, but I'll take a look at it in just a minute. So today, if this is the first time that you're joining us, you want to always say hello and where you're hailing from, and that'll give you a chance to win some amazing spices that one of my teammates makes. These are the spices that you get a chance to win. They're Dano's. Dan Oliver is on my team, and he has created these Kentucky Proud, see that? Kentucky Proud, non-GMO, no salt. I mean, they are incredible, incredible spices. You want a chance to win these. So if you say hello, where you're from, you get a chance to win. And so if you also share this video on your wall, you get a chance to win the bigger prize. And so the bigger prize, we had so many people who watched the show last week. So we're doing two prizes. We had 33 shares or something like that. It was amazing. So we have 2 shares, 2 additional prizes that you're going to get a chance to do. So all you have to do to win these gifts, win these prizes, is just to share it on your wall. Just share the video on your wall. It's so simple. It's that simple. All right, so let me share with you. Let's go ahead and do Dano's spices first. Who won Dano's spices? Okay, and so if you're catching the show just live right now, forgive my getup. I'm getting ready to go to a Halloween party. So I gotta get my hair all fluffed up from the 60s. So I'm going as I'm going as well, one of the characters in honey, who are you? Austin Powers. So I'm dressed up in the 60s. Okay, so who won our spices? Okay, this is a new person. I'm so excited. Mary Jane Ramirez, you won the spices. So all you need to do, if you're watching today, send me your address and we'll be shipping these off to you. I'm going to go ahead and set these back here. And Mary Jane, I'll send you a note too. Okay, the bars. Who won the bars? Okay, so we have two ones. Oh, okay, you're going to be so excited, Jackie. Jackie Gates, you won the bars. Woohoo! And for the shake, you'll get a choice between the chocolate mint or the pumpkin spice, and it is, oh my gosh, this was a first-time share, I believe. Sandy, L-O-H-S-E, I don't know how to pronounce that. Los? Sandy, I'll send you a message because we became Facebook friends, so I'll send you a message. But congratulations to the winners. Okay, so let's get to the cooking. This is the most easiest recipe ever, and it's delicious. So any of you, raise your hand or give me some love if you have ever done spaghetti squash. I mean, we use it in place of, my daughter and I are addicted to it. My husband, he's like okay with it. It's not his favorite, but we love it in place of, thanks, yeah, we love it. In place of using noodles. I mean, it is so yummy. And when you see one of the tricks that I have for you of how we did it, you'll just love it. So in the crock pot, which is way too hot for me, in the slow cooker, it's too hot for me to even pick up because it's been going for 3 hours now. But you'll see it. But talk about 3 hours in the crock pot compared to 9 minutes in the Instant Pot once it builds up its steam. So you'll love that. Okay, so simple. So take a look at what I did. I cut them 2 different ways. I cut, for the Instant Pot, you're gonna wanna kind of have them cut on not the lengthwise, but the shortwise. See, there's 2 different cuts. You're gonna scoop out the insides once you get it cut, right? And the trick for these, if you keep them in a bowl, I love serving food in them as a bowl. What's really great is when you serve them as a bowl, you get a little bit more meat. And then if you cut the edge, just the bottom piece off, when you actually plate it, like so, it'll plate just that simple. I mean, it'll be outstanding. So that's all you have to do. Cut them, scoop out the insides, The insides look like this. If you've never done it before, it's just like a pumpkin, just like a pumpkin. Okay, so once you scoop them out, you get your pot ready. And what you're gonna do is you need a cup of liquid. So I'm using bone broth. You can use water. I like the bone broth because it's savory and it really adds the dimension to the flavors. I have my big Instant Pot going, so I'm gonna actually use 2. I used the bigger one because I did cut these lengthwise, one of them lengthwise. Okay, all right, you ready for the trick? Ready for the secret? All right, the secret, it's the garlic. So I roast garlic almost every meal I make. I roast the garlic and it's just so flavorful. So I'm gonna dump these in, and I just have a whole bunch left over from last week, so I'm not gonna let those go to waste. Just dump them in. Beautiful, so simple. All right, and the last thing that's gonna go in is gonna be my Dano spices. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a little bit mixture of both, and there's no measuring, no need to. I mean, it's really how much you like to have the flavors kind of soak up into the meat of the spaghetti squash. So, there you go. I guess if I were to measure, I'd probably be doing about a quarter of or a tablespoon. That was probably a tablespoon. Okay, trick. Make sure you put the meat side down whenever you put them in. And for these, you're gonna have to stack. There's actually room, believe it or not, there's room for one more guy in here, but we don't need to worry about that because I have the crock pot going. Okay, and all we have to do is put the top on. Make sure when you put your top on that it is in the, let me make sure I did it the right way. Make sure it's in the closed position, which it is. And then you're gonna hit manual because you only need 9 minutes. So we're gonna hit manual, 9, and there we go. It's just gonna get started. How simple is that? So when they are finished, what's gonna happen is you'll pull them out and you'll just take your fork and you'll start to scoop around, and it'll almost kind of like be real kind of stringy but kind of thick. But it's just gonna be outstanding. The flavor is so, so good. You could just use it as a side vegetable, which is one of the things that we do all the time. Okay, this is probably the quickest show that we've ever had. So if you are going out tonight and having some Halloween fun like we are, I still have to go finish getting ready. And my date, Austin, has got to get fed, so I need to feed him as well. So have a wonderful, safe evening tonight. Have a wonderful weekend, and I hope that you enjoy this recipe. It's so simple, so easy, something that you can do on a regular basis. I mean, it is just yummy. So don't forget, say hello, who you are, where you're from, post this on your wall, and bam, we'll see you next week, and have just a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Love to you all. Bye.